Why do I keep resetting? Because I'm bad. A ZFG spoon. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, I keep choking at that last climb and losing so much time. Alright, that's gonna be golden. Boom. Yeah, a lot of the early levels are usually that consistent. Yeah, I would say for the most part, the first 10 levels, I usually don't lose more than a second or gain more than a second on. I might lose like 0.2 here. Or not. This level's actually pretty inconsistent for me. Because I'm bad. Saving the frames. Okay. Dang, we in there. I think I can save a second here because my PB got second cycle and not first cycle. Unless that was the previous PB. I don't know. I forget. Alright, so that's first cycle. So I should save a second here. Nice. Hey, Aqua Killer 8. Aka, I'm gonna leave the group because I'm gay. 8. Mate. Yeah, that 1.2 is probably the biggest amount of time I can save in the early game. I usually lose upwards of a second on this level because I don't have a reason, I just lose time here all the time no matter what. I don't think I've ever gone green on this split. It's always getting worse. Like, how did I lose half a second? I don't even know. Anyway. This split went perfectly in my PB, so no room for time save, only time loss. It's always fun. Up, time loss. Oh man, it's the cute fluffy bunny. The meme master. Insert train emote here. Ugh. Actually, I think I can save like a second here as well. Yes, I can. But I didn't that time. Alright, hopefully I get early cycle. My PB got early cycle. I already think I screwed it up. No, this is looking pretty good. You pretty much need perfect movement. Alright, I made it. That was one, like, very minor mistake, and I just barely made it. It feels pretty good. I gained like 200 and then I started retweeting hentai for like 3 days and I lost most of them. I got like up to like 490, and then now I've got like 440 because I started retweeting like hundreds of hentai tweets. And it was worth it. Well, I mean, it wasn't worth it because I was entering a contest to win a Steam game. I wound up not winning the game. Pretty sure someone cheated. Oh, dude, good joke. I can save a second there, okay. This is where I start being able to save time that's not very minimal. I think I can save like maybe 3 here. If everything goes perfectly, like I don't get bumped, I get early cycle, etc. Alright, that was pretty much perfect. Oh dude, I could save 5, never mind. Yeah, I love the hentai too. Even though I lost the contest, it was definitely worth it. Okay. This level's pretty significantly faster than what I used to do not so long ago. I'm a cycle behind optimal, but that's no big deal. I might still save time because I think my PB choked here a little bit. Either choked here a lot, choked here a little bit, or was perfect. We'll find out now. Alright, choked here a lot, okay. Pretty far ahead right now, over 10 seconds. That means every level went pretty good, pretty well. Okay. Keep in mind, I can save 30 seconds in Mechanique, and I can save like maybe 20 to 25 in bonus. So that's a lot of time. Upwards of a minute that I can still cut off this run, realistically. My goal is like somewhere around 40-20. Sub 40 is possible, but I don't know if I'll go for it. I might sit on it for a while. Because sub 40 would be like literally perfect run. You can't make any mistakes. Like me missing a 2-second early cycle would cause the run to reset or something like that. And I'm not sure if I'm up for it right now. Having already been playing the game for like a week at this point. Might get burnt out if I go hard at that anytime soon. Or at least this category. I plan on doing 100% right after this. Which I've actually never done a run of before. Just pretty funny, because I've been speedrunning this game for almost a year now, and I've only done one category, and that's any percent, when there's 6 categories of this game. There's 3 level sets, which are the regular level set, there's the extended level set, and then there's the bonus level set, so you can do any percent and 100% for each, and I've only ever done any percent. 69 Hitler 69. That's a good username. That's actually my username. Just kidding. Yeah, sub 40 is gonna happen. I guarantee you this game will go sub 40. But I don't know if it's gonna be by me or if it's gonna be my Mr. Glitchiness. He might go at it. But whoever gets sub 40 is gonna have sub 40 for life. Dude, perfect. Because there's no getting better than, like, I'd say like the realistic limit, unless a new skip is found that's pretty major, would be like maybe a 39.50 something. I doubt it could go anywhere below that. It could, I don't know, but I doubt anyone will actually. Oh my fucking god! Anyone will actually want to do that. I just lost like a lot of time. The most recent skip that I found in this game is a 30-second time saver, so there's probably still stuff out there that could be as major as that I haven't found yet. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose quite a bit of time here, unless I choked in my PV, which I guess I did, but not as bad as I did here, so I did lose a little bit. I should have lost like 5 seconds. Coming up here is a trick that Glitchiness found and showed me. Saves like 5 seconds over the strat I used to do. And that's by getting off that block early. It's a little bit of an awkward move to pull off, but it's definitely worth it if you get it like first, second, third, or fourth try. Anything after that just means you're awful, and you probably shouldn't be playing video games. Hey 1_2_3_4_5_6_7_8. What's going on, mate? "15 seconds ahead" is pretty much like God run, really. Like, even with probably like 5 seconds of mistakes, still very, very, very good to be on a run this far ahead. When I haven't even done my huge, big time saver levels yet, which are Mechanique and Bonus, and Starfield actually. Starfield will be the third biggest. I can probably save like maybe 15 seconds on Starfield. Maybe more, I don't quite remember. Yeah, sub 40 will happen. I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon. However, I do know it's realistically an achievable goal, and I will go for it sometime in the future. This might be sub 40, you never even know. Probably not sub 40, because it's my first run of the day. It got past level 2. Or like level 3. So chances of it being sub 40 on a D-Rust run. Then again, my 41:33 was like the first run of that session. So I guess anything is possible. If I can get world record in my first try, then I can get sub 40 on my like 4th try. Holy fucking shit. Oh god, that's a lot of time lost. RIP. There's a new trick coming up in Orion, which is a level coming up not in the immediate future, but quite soon. It's coming up, and that would save like 2 seconds over my old strategy. My old strategy was to death abuse, and I'm doing a very similar thing, except I'm using the main, not the main menu, but I'm just using the pause menu to go to last checkpoint, which would accomplish the same thing. So technically I'm not dying, but I'm still dying. Oh, I can save a lot of time here. If I still save time with that kind of choke, that means there's quite a bit more there. This level I think I can improve a little bit as well. And Orion, which is the level I just mentioned, is coming up I think in the next 2 or 3 levels. Don't quite remember. I know it's in this like bunch. I've also got a new strategy here, which is a more consistent way to do this section. Involves waiting a little bit to make that cycle go well. Oh, that's not good. If you don't wait, there's like a very strong possibility that the cycle will screw you over and you'll get pulled. But I developed a strategy that costs like maybe 0.2 seconds at most. Hey Peter Afro. Alright, this is Mechanique. I can save 30 seconds here. Alright, maybe not 30 now. Kind of screwed up already. Maybe, okay, maybe 28. Alright, maybe like 25. Ah, I missed the early cycle. That's bad. But yeah. Holy fucking shit. Okay, this is exactly what happened to my PB, so I'm just gonna calm down here. 20 seconds. That's fine. Ugh. Garbage. I don't know what's with the bad mechaniques lately. But whatever. Still saved a lot of time, as you can see. 40 seconds ahead, that means I'm on sub 41 pace, which is pretty good. I don't think sub 40 is possible anymore, because I kind of choked 15 seconds recently. 15 seconds are pretty important if I'm trying to get that low of a time. Sub 41 is definitely still achievable. Sub 40 might still be achievable as well, but not really realistically, because that would require just getting perfect everything, which is still, I guess, possible. This game doesn't have any RNG whatsoever, like literally 0% RNG. There's none. So I guess if I just perform as well as I want to, then I could get anything anytime. That's one thing that's really good about this game. It's completely execution based. So if you're losing time, it's completely your fault. That means you can just grind the game and get good, rather than grind the game and hope for good RNG. Which is something I've been doing in Mega Man X, mainly X6. Those games, once you get to a high level, are pretty purely RNG based. Whereas this game, if you're on a high level, it's all skill based, even if you're on a low level. It makes this game really approachable, and at the same time, very just good for speedrunning. 1 second. Metronome. I think Orion's coming up after Metronome. It's a level that I had a new strategy in that I mentioned earlier. Again, also, I didn't point this out in this stream session, but usually once I get pretty far into a run, I just stop reading the chat. Because I only have like 2-second intervals to read the chat in between each level. So I'll glance at it, but I won't be able to really have a conversation. So I apologize. But this game is very focus intensive. So I want to try to keep my attention on it at all times. And it lags. If this game lags, then you should reconsider life. Oh god, that's not good, no! Alright, I'm gonna lose time here. That's the new strat. It's like 2 seconds faster than falling down and dying and then respawning. But that was counterbalanced with a negative sum by me dying over there like an idiot. I think this just went in my PB pretty badly in general, because this level's very difficult. So I might still be able to go ahead of my split, but I won't get a best segment, I don't think. Even with the new strategy, just because of that bad intro. Alright, that went well. That's like one of the choke points. This is also a choke point. These bump things are as close to RNG as you could probably say in this game. Everything in this game is on global cycles, but those are on like rapidly and inconsistent global cycles. It's not random, but it's very difficult to read. So it's pretty much, for all intents and purposes, random. Unless you play task-like and don't have... Oh my god. Oh, checkpointed. And don't have any errors. And then, like, you know, everything's just... Oh god, I'm losing time here. Everything's consistent. Then you won't get screwed on the bumps. But like I said, I kind of messed up the beginning, so I kind of got screwed on the bumps just because I was like a second or two behind on just general movement. When you die or load a checkpoint, cycles aren't affected by that. Like when you die or whatever, it like loads back and the cycles go back to where the checkpoint was. So dying doesn't throw cycles off necessarily, but chances are if you're dying, then something's going on, and that's not good. That's not good. Oh my god, this is awful. Yeah, this is really bad, actually. Okay. I'm definitely gonna lose time here. Somewhere around 5 seconds, I'm assuming. Okay, maybe not. I got that early. Oh my god, this is really bad. Oh my god, I missed that. Alright, at least I got that one. Which is not really an early cycle when you consider that I'm really far behind in time. Hypnozone. Dude, Rule 34 of Edge would be glorious. Alright, that was kind of an early cycle strategy. However, that doesn't actually save time because this cycle is off-put by that. It may be like saves like a few frames, but it's not anything that's like would save like 2 seconds or something like you'd assume, since you just have to wind up waiting right there anyway. The normal strategy, if you don't get the early cycle, is to just go forward and don't let that thing pull you, because that would be faster than letting the thing pull you in that particular criterion. However, in this case, that's not entirely true. By entirely true, it's not remotely accurate whatsoever, because in that case the thing is pulled in, so you can't go across it, and letting the thing pull you would be a little bit faster if you get the early cycle. However, the early cycle is inconsistent to the point that it's not really like reset worthy, even if you're trying to go for like a really optimized time. These spoils of time save, if you will, isn't really that good. It's only, like I said, like not even half a second, not even quarter of a second. It's just very minor. But it is time save, which is always good. However, I still managed to lose time just because of overall badness. Hello, or not hello. Oh my god, words are difficult. However, that's what I meant to say. I'm still very far ahead, and I can also save a lot more time. Sub 40 is not possible anymore, but that's not necessarily my goal right now. My goal is just to get a good time. Sub 40 is like an ultimate goal. Oh shit. I think I screwed this up once. Oh, okay, now I'm losing a lot of time. I'm losing a ton of time now. This is going very poorly. That's a trick that was showed to me by Arcopat, which is someone who ran this game for a very short period of time. He quit speedrunning and now plays League of Legends full time on Twitch, so rip. Alright, I screwed up there. Oh yeah, I'm losing a very considerable amount of time. Glader lol. Star Castle's kind of a time where I can read the chat. Since this level you just stand still for like 15 seconds. So get good at games. Okay, I will do that. You can speed this up, but there's really no positive outcome. I mean, like, you can't really speed this up in particular. However, you can do like a minor trick that would save a little bit of time. But I don't do that just because I haven't practiced it, and it would only save like a second maybe. I'm actually a cycle behind of where I should be, so that's kind of unfortunate. Well, actually not a cycle, but more like a half cycle. Alright, now I'm like, oh, no, no, no. I'm losing quite a considerable amount of time just because of that awful garbage. Alright, yeah, I just lost a lot of time recently, that's not good. Whatever. Sticker's a level that's pretty straightforward. There's one pretty, I guess, major skip. It doesn't save that much time, but I guess you can consider it a major skip. This game has a lot of intentional, like, quote-unquote out of, oh my fucking god, quote-unquote out of bounds areas. Like, I guess you could consider this out of bounds, sort of, because you're kind of like just skipping a lot of stuff here. But all that's kind of intentional, which is another thing that's cool about this game. There's a lot of intentional skips like that save a lot of time. Some of them I don't think are intentional, but most of them are, just because a lot of the achievements in this game are based on finding some of the skips like that. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm gonna lose a very large amount of time. This is going very poorly. Alright, kind of redeeming myself a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go not anywhere close to positive on the split though. Ugh. Oh, I can get a best segment? Okay. Alright, this level's pretty difficult. How did I fucking save 8.7 seconds? Jesus. What the hell? Okay. This level's pretty difficult. Hey, 8-bit. This first part can kind of troll you sometimes. In particular, that part that I just did where you go into the wall. That part, sometimes it won't let you get into the wall and it'll just push you out, which is very aggravating. Oh, okay. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Dude, this is awful. See, I'm gonna lose a lot of time here. Shit, fuck. Cunt-ass. Oh my god, this is just really bad. Movement! If you notice, a lot of movement errors in this game are when you hold the button down too long, so you start moving another tile, but you wind up like just falling backwards. That's all that stuff adds up and just loses a ton of time. Uh-oh, I'm already in the red. That's not good. Alright, Snap. This level's actually very difficult. It's got a somewhat new route not really new, but something that wasn't around back when I ran this game a lot the last time, which is skipping a switch here. I used to get all 3 switches, but then I realized you can get away with only getting 2 of them. Okay, that was almost really bad. Alright, that was really, really good actually. That was pretty much perfect. Perfect when you miss that cycle right there. Because that's like an early cycle that's not really gonna happen. I don't think it's even possible. It might be possible, but it would be very difficult. Usually I get the one afterward. Or like, no, not the one afterward, like the same one. The regular one that I get, but I got there early, so I had to wait for it a little bit just because everything else went really fast. RIP. Still save time though. Brain tonic. Alright, this level's actually kind of frustrating. This level is one of the levels that I don't really have much to say about. It's more of just a filler level without much like interesting things to say, I guess. It's just a level I do that's in the game. I mean, it's got some stuff in it, but I don't know, it's just lackluster really. I don't choke on it very often. There's no like major skips that save like billions of time. This is just like the beginning of the end, really. Actually, I would say Jungle Fever is more of an apt level to give the beginning of the end title. Because that level has like a double frame perfect skip in it that saves like 30 seconds. Actually, no, this level does actually have quite a significant time saver in it. Although it's, I don't know, it's not really something I point out that often. It's just a kind of a divided route thing, where you can take 2 paths. One of them is sort of secret, but... Alright, so I missed the early cycle, which I never get, so it's not that big of a deal. Should speedrun Puddle? I don't know what that is. But yeah, basically it's just faster than going the regular way, to my knowledge. I've never timed it, but it's just faster in pseudo time. Alright, so this is Second Contact. This is the level before Jungle Fever, which is pretty much filler. Like, as far as you can stretch the definition of filler. Alright, no, actually, never mind. That would imply that this isn't filler, but I'm going to call it filler, but this is actually just filler. This is just a level that's a recreation of the first level that has nothing to do in it. So this is Jungle Fever, which has the double frame perfect skip thing that I mentioned earlier. It's extremely difficult. My PB got it like 3rd try, so I don't know. Alright, that's 1st try. Although I did have a death, so I should save. Alright, 4 seconds. That's good. That's one of the hardest things you can do in a video game, by the way. I'm really consistent at it, which is pretty surprising, but that doesn't undermine its difficulty. It's very, very, very hard, and it took a while to practice it to actually get it to the level of consistency that I have gotten it to. Oh god. Actually, that might be good, because I kind of slowed down there a little bit, so I might have gotten a late cycle. Yeah, I would have missed this if that death hadn't happened. Gonna lose time though, but it's not like it would have been 5 seconds. Alright, this level's level 39. There are 45 levels in this game, so I would say like level 37, which is Jungle Fever, and onward are where the game actually gets very serious. It's got, you know, like I said before, it's got a lot of hard stuff in here. Level 39's not that difficult. Level 40 is also not that difficult. Level 41 is extremely difficult. Level 42 is extremely, extremely difficult. Level 43 is pretty easy. Level 44 is like, might as well be in like the first level of the game. It's kid mode. Level 45 is obscenely difficult. And they're all at the very end after you've already been playing the game for 30 minutes. And this is where chokes ensue. That's why I can save a lot of time in this section of the game. Just because most of the time I choke, so there's always pretty wealthy, you know, whatever. I can save a lot of time. Maybe not as much as I can save on Mechanique, but Definitely a considerable amount. Alright, yeah, Cube Invaders. This level is actually quite difficult, but it's only difficult if you screw up. This is one of those levels where global cycles are a really important thing, and if you mess up anything, like, you're gonna get off cycles that you're not used to, and that's not good. You're probably gonna wind up choking a lot. So everything I do here is extremely well thought out, so that I can get the best possible cycles on the Cube Invader, which is the gimmick of this level. Each level is basically a gimmick in this game, based around its name and has like something in it. Like Jungle Fever, for example, has like swinging vines. Cube Invader has like a giant cube that is like kind of an antagonist. Earthquake has a lot of really fast moving platforms. Oh my god. First Contact, I guess you could just say it's the first level. I'm just trying to think of others, but I can't. So this is the Cube Invader guy. He's definitely not a good friend of mine. And that was pretty good. That guy can really screw you over. Okay. So that's pretty much the hard part of the level, is getting past him. Then you've got like an edge challenge here. You have to hold on. The gimmick of this game in general is just edging, where you can like hang on a wall for an indefinite period of time based on like your stamina, I guess, and how you can keep adjusting to inconsistent button presses. It's not mashing, because mashing would be detrimental. But basically I want to edge on this block here until 6.2 seconds. Then I could drop off and do a trick where I stand on the air a little bit. And then get onto the exit platform. 4.9. Alright, so Starfield, this is probably one of the two hardest levels in the game. It's not like a singular difficult point like Jungle Fever and the Jungle Fever skip, which is like double frame perfect nonsense. This level is just spread thin in extremely difficult portions. And then the next level, which is bonus, is spread thinner and extremely difficult portions. Alright, so this is coming up. This is the first skip. It's a very significant skip, and it saves a lot of time, so I have to go for it. And I screwed it up. Basically, I need to climb on those stairs, and getting on them is extremely annoying. So that's what, third try? I don't know how my PB fared there, but that's not the end of it. There's one other very, very hard segment. Get on it! Okay, I made that cycle. Very hard segment is coming up right now. It's very, very difficult to meet a very tight timing window here. I think I hit it. No. Okay. I think there's one other minor skip here that isn't difficult. I sometimes miss it. That's like a one-shot thing, because it checkpoints you as soon as that lift is done. So if you miss it, then oh well. Oh my god, I can save 30 seconds here? I didn't know I could save that much time. Jesus Christ. I thought it was like 20 at most. I could probably save like 35 there. Well, assuming this isn't a PB, which it probably will be, now that I'm a holy fucking minute ahead. But yeah, this is bonus. This is probably... I used to think Starfield was the hardest level of the game, but then I got consistent at those two tricks there in Starfield. So I don't really think it's the hardest level anymore. However, I'm very inconsistent at this level, so the trophy of hardest level in the game has been handed off to this, which is bonus. This level is, without a doubt, the hardest level in the game. I don't know, Earthquake is pretty difficult, but Earthquake I can reason with. It's got a lot of like filler areas in it, which is the final level, by the way, that make it less difficult. However, this level is just all like non-stop garbage. This level's, or this part, I mean, it's kind of the only break I'm gonna get in terms of difficulty. There's a pretty major skip coming up here, where I drop off the side of this, and it presses a button that makes all these platforms go down instantly rather than having to go through a huge sequence. It saves a lot of time. But of course I got that in my PB, so it's not like I'm gonna save time because of that or anything. Just comparing to a regular route. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. That's a lot of time lost. I usually don't screw up this part. This is like the first of the difficult parts, but I usually don't mess it up. Alright, this is where it gets really salty. Or I get really salty most of the time. Okay, made it past that part. Alright, this part can actually, I'm not sure if it's really, it's just a way the game's mechanics work. But you can sometimes get thrown off the wall. The gimmick with the mini cube here, so you can climb up walls, and sometimes you can get thrown off the wall there randomly. Well, it's not randomly, but it's based on how that platform moves. Okay, I got past that without any issues, and alright. As long as I don't die here. Alright, now this is the singular hardest portion of the level, which I guess would mean that this is the hardest portion of the game. Just in general gameplay, not counting like skips or anything. This is very difficult to time because it changes constantly, and it also changes the button you have to press by changing the direction. So yeah. Usually I don't die here, but I think my PB kind of choked here a little bit. See, I'm not gonna save time here. I'm probably gonna lose a lot of time here now. That's awful. That's really bad. This is no longer a good speedrun. In fact, I don't even think I can PB anymore, to be honest. Oh, I'm already losing time. Yeah, it's over. Oh, fuck. That's really not good. Oh my god. Yeah, it's fucking garbage. This level has a pretty oh, okay, I missed the early cycle. This level has a skip in it that saves a lot of time by doing that. The old route, which you can also do a skip on the old route, but it's nowhere near significant because it has an extremely difficult portion, which I would call one of the hardest parts of the game as well. But in any percent, since you don't have to collect all the prisms, you can just do that skip and then get through this level in no time. I'm probably going to lose time just from getting the late cycle in the beginning. This level is one of the levels I'm dreading the most for 100% just because of its sheer difficulty. Because you can't do, like 100% is pretty much this, but you can't do any of the neat skips. It's going to be nice to not have to do Starfield skip or Jungle Fever skip, but at the same time, it's not going to be nice to not be able to do that skip, because there are some things that are easier to skip and some things that are harder to skip, but that's definitely one of the things that makes the game a lot more tolerable. Alright, so this is Sliced. This is the level that I mentioned earlier as being one of the easiest levels in the game. You can meet an early cycle here that I think I got in my PB after like death buffering. But I don't really know much about it. Also, I just really go fast and I don't pay attention to. Yeah, that was kind of bad. Alright, yeah, this is the same cycle that I got. And that's, what I did there was I died on purpose. That's called a death buffer. Because that just lets me get another chance at an early cycle. All these names I made up myself, by the way, so hopefully they're not terrible. Alright, so this is Earthquake. This is the final level of the game. This level's really hard. At my PB it went perfectly, so the chances of me saving time here are slim to none. By slim to none, I actually mean like just actually impossible. I can't save any time here. And with that, I missed a cycle there that my PB got, so it's already impossible to save time here. Well, maybe not. I kind of screwed up one other thing later on, so I might be able to even out, but I doubt it. Oh my god. No, 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 no. It's never happened before. Oh, no, 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 stop! I can't PB anymore. That's cool. Oh my god, no. Stop. Alright, I'm gonna lose probably like 15 seconds, assuming I even get through perfectly for the rest of this level. Talk about chokes. Oh my god, talk about chokes. Oh my god, the chokes. Awful garbage. This is really bad. Yeah, I'm actually doubting that I'm even gonna PB anymore. This is going really, really poorly. I might still PB, but I don't think sub 41 is gonna happen, which is kind of unfortunate because this was a minute ahead earlier, and now it's not even gonna be 30 seconds ahead. Well, whatever. Yeah, there's also another really difficult part coming up, which I call the stairs, because they're stairs. It's a lot of just rapidly and inconsistently moving stairs that you have to climb up. It's just a really troublesome task. I'm already losing time. The rip is nigh. Yeah, I can't PB. Fuck, dude. Yeah, it's impossible to PB. Even if I get first try stairs, which isn't gonna happen. Alright, it did happen. Oh my god. 41-24, that's so bad. What the fuck? I was like a minute ahead, and now I'm only 8 seconds ahead. That sucks. Oh well. At least it's a PB, I guess. Yeah, whatever. That's cool.